Greg came home from Conisbee round about 9 o'clock on the Thursday evening, and he got changed and he was going out to meet friends. And then some friends had asked him to go to the house to sort of finish off the evening, but he never got there. And it was early hours of the morning, we were knock at the door, it was the police. And they said that he'd been in an accident, but they weren't sure what had happened to him. He'd been left in the road for an hour and a half before he was found, and it was in a quiet cul-de-sac and there was no witnesses. Greg's last vehicle he was in was a taxi, and that's as much as we know. When I first arrived at the hospital, they wouldn't let me see him. They told me he was very seriously ill. He'd got some very bad swelling on his brain. And then I was allowed to go and see him, and he was lying just in an induced coma. And then he was there for 9 weeks and I never left him. And they even told us one morning, there's nothing more we can do for him. So we got the family in. They wanted us to sign that he wouldn't be revived, but I knew he was a determined person, and they said it's not fair for a 23-year-old to be in a bed in a home for the rest of his life. And I said, well, he wouldn't be in a home. We would look after him, whatever. And he seemed to start to slowly come out of the coma January. He was very, very thin. He was 7 stone, and I mean, he's 6'4½". He had a stroke while he was in the coma, so his right side is very weak, no peripheral vision. His speech is only automatic speech. He's dyspraxic, which makes him very clumsy. He breaks things, and oh, it's just hard. He was on a stroke ward with elderly people for 7 months. A lot of them had given up, but he was determined. He wanted to go into the gym with the physio. Even though he couldn't walk, they had to hoist him in there. And he progressed from that, got stronger. So when he came out of hospital, the RAF Benevolent Fund gave him money for subscriptions for his sport. He did swimming, he did athletics, and he played cricket. He plays for Wales, and we're very grateful that he had the chance to do that. And he's gone from strength to strength. And they provided a bungalow because our house was 3 stories high, and it was completely not good for somebody who was disabled. So he manages very well, and I think he's happy. And we wouldn't be where we are without their help. We're very grateful.